Welcome back, everybody. Holiday Doc here for a little dual commentary action with the 7-month-old, and hopefully she lets me get this done, as it's the only time of the day to seem to be able to fit it in. And I do apologize for the lack of any video release yesterday. We were busy just having a good time, a late celebration of my birthday as well as Pilsner's birthday, and yeah, we just had a good time. We played some StarCraft with some people, we played some fan games, we did open lobby for a bit. And if you ever want to get involved in any of this open lobby stuff, make sure you subscribe to my tweeter, and I'll put that link on the screen right now, hopefully. And what else did we do last night? We just had a lot of fun, and we basically played with random gun perk combinations. And one of the games that we decided to play, besides QP, because QP was in love with his RPK dual mag King Kong peripheral, as he called it. I'm not sure the name he told me to look up during that night, or last night, but he had a very odd reference to what that gun looks like, if you get my drift. So one of the classes was this one right here, the dual shotgun that has 0 range and is absolutely terrible. But we make the best of it. This is about 12 Budweisers in, maybe 10 Budweisers in, before we called it quits on the Call of Duty, and then we went back to StarCraft. But we had a lot of fun, and it's nice just being able to kick back and not get so stressed out about this game, which seems to happen a lot, if you know what I mean. If you're an avid Call of Duty player, you know that sometimes it just gets ridiculously frustrating, and it's nice to just be able to play this game for fun outside of the competitive playlist. But it does, even though it is a little bit of fun, does get old pretty quick. So that's why we like to change it up, play with some very, very odd gun combinations. And imagine Puma, that is Pilsner. He still hasn't changed his name because he's lazy, and he's a man of values and doesn't think he should have to pay to change his name after it got hacked. So I don't know about that guy sometimes. What else is cooking? What's in the brew? Well, I heard through the grapevine that Sean Sean B, the third color commentator for Black Ops, got released yesterday. Now that kind of means that a spot has opened up, and from talking to some other people, it looks like they want to invite a pro player or a pro of some sort to commentate for Anaheim, and I'm really interested to see who this is going to be. I don't know who it is yet. Nobody tells me anything. It's definitely, I don't know. I'd like to see Hastro. I wouldn't put it out there though. I know he's a busy guy, but I'd love to see Hastro come back and commentate with myself, as well as Mr. Mr. Corey Dunn, who did a fantastic job at Columbus. If you guys have a choice of who you'd like to see as a commentator, put it down below. If you know him personally, definitely send some videos. I'd like to check out his stuff. Or if you have recommendations, throw them my way. I can always send them down the grapevine if the decision hasn't already been made as to who's going to be taking over that position. It's always interesting to see what exactly happens, or who kind of fills in. And they've been doing a lot of changes on the Black End side of things. They've really understood that they need to appeal greatly to keep these stream numbers where they need to be. I know we got to start recruiting the use of public room player YouTubers and stuff like that, like Woody, FPS Russia, White Boy, Team Art, Onslaught, Dunkus, all guys that are aware of the GB community. I'd really love to see them start to help promote our stream and promote our events and stuff. I know there's a little bit of that in the works. Oh, baby. What's the problem? I'm working here. No, just kidding. She's just having fun playing with the cat. She loves my cat. And she's 7 months, like I said, but loves cats. And we got 3 of them, if you didn't know. Not my choice, but she's a cutie. For people who don't know, maybe you're a new subscriber, I am You know, I've been with my lovely Miss Holiday Doc for close to 8 years, almost 9 years here in July 20th, and we've just had an up and down relationship, but it's worked out in the end. Everybody goes through rough patches, and throughout the way, we've had 2 very beautiful children. My other daughter is 6.5, almost 7, and she's starting grade 2 here pretty quick. Pretty surprising. Her name's Sydney, and then my other daughter here that's dual commentarying it up with me is Allie, and she's a little cutie as well. Full of trouble. Kids are trouble. Gotta know. And yeah, back to topics on hand. So people really like to hear liked that I was talking about some other topics. You know, I'm definitely down to do, you know, some more current events type commentary, you know, maybe, or not even comment. I wouldn't call it commentary. Just, you know, giving some discussion on things that are, you know, on my mind or things I've been thinking about lately. And look at that fail nade, almost kills me. Thank goodness for the flak jacket. Da, da, da. And I'm not sure who suggested that we have to use flak jacket. I think it was QP. QP said we had to. Oh, 2 piece. And here I'm trying to go on the offensive with a shotgun. Doesn't really work. Funny stuff. What else? Question of the day. People want to do a question of the day and revert them back into maybe a guest appearance on the podcast, which I do every week, called Rage Quit Mondays. And if that's the case, what should the daily question of the day be for right now? That's a thinky one. I don't know what to say. How about question of the day? What does everybody think about having a pro player as the third color commentator, or would you rather see a professional caster that has done it for a lot longer? There's some guys out there that I can think of that have been casting Call of Duty for quite some time. She wants her voice and opinion in here. Yeah, do you want a pro player or do you want a professional caster? That's a really good question. Yeah, so leave a comment down below with what you think it is or what you think your opinion should be, and I'll definitely try to answer it and maybe get you on a podcast if it's a good enough answer or if it gets enough thumbs up. Whoever knows. What else? Tomorrow we've got another episode of The Breakdown. Our spy plane's in the air. Enemy care package inbound. A little pausing for the baby. Yeah, so tomorrow is another episode of The Breakdown on Hanoi, finishing out some more topics of discussion. We're going to be finishing a little bit more on running the flag and, you know, some basic, you know, movement tips and tricks, things you can do, you know, just navigating the maps to help you and set yourself up for success. Because there's a lot of little things that, you know, I do and a lot of other people do as well that, you know, just kind of set things in motion to create a successful play, and a lot of that is movement around the maps and stuff like that. And then Tuesday, or maybe Monday night, I will release the Rage Quit Monday podcast on video. I keep trying to do it, but my computer was just having so much trouble rendering the last one because it's such a huge file that it was so much trouble that I couldn't actually get it done. So that will definitely be in the works. If I can get it done, I will. Maybe I'll fill it with videos of our shenanigans from last night. That's a word and a half, eh? Shenanigans. Also, you know, subscriber rate and video view rate has gone way up, and I really truly appreciate people that are coming to the channel, checking new things out, checking myself out in a why do I fail throwing the nades through there all the time? Yeah, just much appreciation for checking out the videos and watching everything, and, you know, leaving some input. You know, thumbs up are way up compared to my other videos and latest videos, as well as comments and favorites and everything like that. It's just, you know, really gone through the roof lately, and I don't know what to or who to thank. Maybe somebody gave me a shout out and didn't let me know, or a shout out. There's my accent, not that accent, but my Canadian accent. I don't know why I did. Redneck Billy, my Billy Bob. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Sometimes I'm just weird. And the screen went black there. Sorry. This is a fairly lengthy video. 168 to 176. Let's check my score. 38, 23, 4, and 3 with the dual shotty. And look at the other team. 2 and 23, 8 and 2 and 23. Oh, Lord. Thank God for not so skilled players. Otherwise, public room YouTubers would be out of business. Dun dun dun. That's kind of a sore spot for some people. They don't really like people mentioning the fact that they're playing against horrible people. But, you know, I say how it is. Try not to leave anything out. There was one other topic that I wanted to mention today. I lost my train of thought. Oh yes, the stream, my live stream, has been nothing but fail. And for people who know anything about computers, I need a new processor motherboard. And if you guys have a good combination that's under $800 for the two, yeah, leave me a link down below or hit me up on Skype or something. I definitely need to do some upgrading, and I thought I upgraded appropriately. However, it doesn't seem to have helped. The video still freezes all the time, but that is the end of the video. Myself and little mini holiday doc here are gonna tune out. Thanks for checking out the vid. Make sure, if you haven't already, you check out my previous two videos. One is about the bottom one is about the FAMAS update, and the second one is my latest video from Friday. Check these both out. Make sure you leave a comment down below. I'm Holiday Doc, and I'm out of here.